guys, how are you all? Welcome back. So I am going to give you guys a big life update. And while we're doing a life update, we're just going to chat about it. And I'm going to do needle punch because I've recently tried to take up a new hobby. And I promise a life update is not me taking up needle punch as a hobby. So keep watching if you want to find out what's going on in the crazy life of me. But yeah, needle punch. We're going to do it. It's going to be a strawberry. If I do it wrong, don't yell at me because I'm still learning. And I think I just unthreaded my needle. I had it ready to go, but that's fine. We'll start over. So I guess just to make sure everything makes sense and cohesive and all the fun stuff, I'll start at the beginning. So you guys know I am a full-time nurse and I have 3 kids and all that good stuff. I've been a nurse for going on 13 years now. I mean, I did it pretty much as soon as I graduated high school. So over the past year, I have felt like I'm just in a constant state of fight or flight when it comes to planning things for the girls. I'm trying to figure out a good balance between work life and home life, or all of that good stuff. And I mean, we have family that help with the girls, like when we're at work, but that's such a big responsibility on them. I didn't want to put them off on doing that full time, if that makes sense. So we really struggled with childcare too. Like if there's closures for sickness, weather, if one of the girls is sick, anything like that, or even just simple vacations, it's difficult. And 90% of the time, I would be the one, now we do share load, but I would be the one to stay home for the simple fact, Jake has 2, but for the simple fact that Jake is our primary breadwinner in our home. So it makes more sense for me to stay home than it does him. So I would stay home, and that resulted in me missing work and frustration and all of that good stuff. And it just got exhausting. And then on top of that, we also, McKinley started kindergarten this year, and it was a struggle, guys. In every sense of the word, it was a struggle. Just not a good adjustment, not a good time for anybody. She just didn't like it at first, and I expected that, but I didn't expect it to the extent it was. And then as, you know, things go on, we start needing to talk about ways to fix that. We've done therapies in the past, but we thought maybe this is time to start therapies again. So we started looking at that, and that was going to be a huge time-consuming thing, as it should be, because she needs help, and we want to provide her with any kind of help we can, and start looking more into a diagnosis, like officially, because I think I've told you guys before, like she does have like sensory processing disorder, and we've never fully sought a diagnosis because at the time it was manageable and we didn't need any further interventions. So we just didn't. So, but we're kind of looking towards that now. Things have improved, but I'll get there. And on top of that, I could not balance my work life and my home life. Work is very busy and very demanding. And don't get me wrong, I love my job, but I couldn't find a happy balance of leaving work at work and leaving home at home. And whoever says that you can and you compartmentalize to such a strict extent that you really can separate the two, I'm convinced that they're full of it. Like, because if you've got stuff going on at home, clearly that's going to affect your attitude at work. If you've got stuff going on at work, clearly it's going to affect your attitude at home. I don't know how people can so completely compartmentalize the two, because those are 2 huge parts of your life, like that take up majority of your time. So I couldn't do it. And my mental health was taking a dive. My patience was taking a dive. I wasn't able to be present as much as I wanted to be present for my family, and that was a sucky feeling. And to miss stuff for your kids because you can't get off of work, or not being able to go see them do the things that they want you to see them do. And I want to be there. It was a crappy feeling, and I was so sick of it. And I hated it. And I was like, okay, something has got to give. And then fast forward a few months, I started YouTube. And I genuinely do love it, but it was taking more of my time. But it was a fun outlet that I enjoyed, and it was overall, believe it or not, like making I'm using fingernail clippers because I can't find my scissors. But overall, like interacting and doing this and was helping me find joy again. Oh, I'm already going to get teary-eyed. But like sincerely helping me find some kind of joy again and something that I wanted to do for fun. But it was taking up some time too. But it was fun. I started praying about it before I brought it up to Jake, about how I've got to find some kind of balance. And something has sincerely got to give because I can't keep doing this. Because it's not life. At least it's not the life that I want for me and my family. It's not. I started praying about it, and I felt like I kind of knew the answer that God was giving me. And I had to talk to Jake about it. So I talked to Jake about kind of my thoughts and what I thought God was having me to do. And it was scary. Not talking to Jake, but like facing what I thought I was going to need to do. That was scary. Because I'll tell you guys something about me. Me and Brooke joke about this all the time. About, y'all know we are mentally ill galleys. And we always joke about how different our reactions are to our mental illness. Like, Brooke's a wanderer and she's a free spirit and she likes to just go and not have a plan. And me, I have to have a plan. I have to have a concrete plan. I have to know that something I'm stepping into is going to work out. Anything in life, I need to have a plan. And you guys know that that is not how life works. But it gives me severe debilitating anxiety to the point where I cannot function if I don't have a plan and if I don't know what's going to happen next. And I know that can't always happen, but I mean, severe debilitating anxiety. So when I told Jake, that's what the scary part was, is because this thing that I knew I had to do, oh Lord, it was scary. And I'm sure by now you guys are probably figuring out what that thing I need to do is. So I told him that I felt like I needed, why is this making me emotional? But I told him I felt like I needed to come home. As soon as I told him that, and I kind of gave him my plan about what was going to happen, because I did have a plan for the most part, but it was still a scary thing. But as soon as I told him, I've had to do this redo this like 10 times. He was like, yeah, 100%. Because I guess he had been trying to figure it out too. So I kind of told him my plan and what I thought was going to be the best way for me to be able to leave my job that I have had for over 5 years and come home. And he was completely on board with it. Guys, if I have to do this one more time, I'm going to cry. He said, let's just pray on it a little bit more and make sure we're both feeling okay and it's not just something that we want. And so that's what we did. And I started getting nervous, and this, like, even more nervous. And while we were praying and talking and all of this, like, Lord, this cannot be what you want me to do. Like, this can absolutely not be what you want me to do. You crazy. You know how I am. You know I need a plan. You know I need to know what's going to happen. The Lord said, sister, you better hold on to the seat of your pants because you fixing to jump into the unknown. Because that's exactly what he wanted me to do. And I said, okay. When I was praying and asking for guidance, and I was asking for signs, there were it all happened in the same day. All of my signs happened in the same day, and I had a few signs. I get home, and the girl, Hattie has a field trip. And of course, I can't go. And she is brokenhearted. And then McKinley has something else at school too. And I can't go because I have to work. And we have been sick so much at this point that I didn't have very much time. And she's brokenhearted, and both of them look at me. And then Riley came up, and she also had something that was happening at school that she wanted me to go to. And I couldn't go. And all three of them, in different ways, pretty much was like, you never get to come. You never get to do anything with us at school. And it killed me. I'm telling you, like, broke my heart. Because I was that kid that didn't have anybody show up for them. Always make sure that somebody has been there with them, whether it's their grandparents. They told me that, and I felt terrible. I put in my 1 week or my 1 month notice the next day. I'm telling you guys, that was hard. That month went by so slow and so fast at the same time because I was so excited because I was going to get to go on the field trips, and I was going to get to be there, and I was going to have so much fun. And I was so excited, but also at the same time, leaving a place that you have been for so long is hard. Like, that part really got me because those people, I made a family out of those people that were there. I known them for 5 years. I mean, we worked right beside of each other, and I love them to pieces. And I really did enjoy my job, guys. It was a great place to work. When I did have to miss for my kids, they were very understanding. They were very supportive when I told them about why I was leaving. They were really and truly great and awesome. But I was leaving these people that I had spent every day with for 5 years. Like, we watched each other's kids grow up and grandkids grow up, and we'd been with each other through some really tough losses. Like, they were there for me when I lost my sister, and I mean, that was a hard loss. Those people had cried with me. They had prayed with me. Like, there's times that they just pulled me through some crap. Like, I truly, truly love them. So my last day was a sob fest. I cried and cried and cried. Shall I insert a clip right here of me crying like a lunatic because I was leaving them? And I don't know, endings always make me sad. Maybe it's the mental illness in me. I don't know. But endings always get me of anything. I got home, and I've never felt such relief as to when I got home. And it's been about a month since my last day. I've been going between, like, telling you guys and not telling you guys because I'm like, oh, they really might not care. And then I was like, I got really nervous to tell you guys because I know the whole premise of my channel when I started it was being a busy working mom. And I know some of you guys really related to that. Some of you guys really related to me being a nurse, and that's changing. So I was super nervous. But then on the other hand, I built this whole channel on being transparent with you guys. Ooh, I'm not gonna cry. About motherhood and all that comes along with it. So it felt so wrong for me not to include you guys because I do love you guys. I do genuinely care and love for you guys, and you guys have been so awesome. Oh, good girl, like a baby. I decided to throw caution to the wind and include you guys on this big life change, and I hope you guys will know how good of a thing it is. And I know it's going to kind of change the direction of the channel, but it's not a bad thing, I promise. So let me tell you guys some of the good things that have happened since I have been at home. I get to go on field trips. I know that might not seem like much to some people, but when you've never gotten to be able to do it and you get to be there, it's freaking awesome. I get to pick my kids up from school. I get to take them to school. And I'm telling you, that was one of McKinley's things. She wanted me to pick her up so bad. And I think that was such a source of anxiety for her, was me not picking her up, was such a source of anxiety, like truly. Like the way she runs to the car and is so excited to see me. after she leaves, right to the heart. She's doing awesome in school right now since I've been home. I've had more time to do one-on-one time with her. And I'm telling you, you know, she had such horrible anxiety about it. And I think her knowing that I'm here and I can get to her, it's beautiful. Has helped so much. Like, she was so anxious, like she wouldn't even speak in class, she wouldn't read, she wouldn't participate, and now she's on grade level and she is flourishing and she's getting bragged on, and it's so right in the heart again.
You're making the flower?
I am. I'm making the strawberry.
Oh, I forgot.
Bradley's doing after school programs. She's got accepted to beta club. She is getting all A's. Hattie is just vibing as always, but she's generally happy too. But Hattie's such a little golden retriever. They are going to get to do like spring and summer sports and activities because we have the time now. Everybody's so much happier. The mood is so different. I'm happier. I have found my love for doing simple things like cooking again. I used to love to cook, and now I get to do it again, and I get to enjoy it, and it's not some crazy thing I do at the end of the day that I dread. My mental health is 10 times better. I get to be more present for my kids, for my husband, for myself. It's so good, guys. Right to the heart again. And I feel like I am finding myself again. I feel like I'm getting my color back. This is so cliche. I'm sure you guys have seen those shirts that like getting my pink back or whatever, that's based off of a little flamingo that gives so much to everybody else that they lose their color and then they finally start getting their pink back when they put themselves first. That's me right now, guys. I'm getting my color back and I'm getting my joy back, I think. And I hope you guys weren't expecting me to finish this for this video because I'm not. I'm not even close. I don't even know if I'm doing it right, but we're going to see. That's my little life update. Things are going awesome. But I said earlier that I know this kind of changes the whole premise of my channel, and it changes some things. But not really, because my channel was just about navigating motherhood, embracing the chaos that comes along with all of it, just life in general, not even just motherhood, because I want anybody to feel included, and whether you have kids or not, no kids, whether it's just you or it's a family, I want you all to feel included, that it's just about navigating the whole chaos of life in general and finding joy in what you do and all that fun stuff. So right now I think we're moving more towards navigating life as a single income family, being a stay-at-home mom again after so many years, budget-friendly things, because it's life. Sure, this economy. I gotta break it up with a little bit of humor. I hope you will stay with me and just stay the course and on this new little journey and see what we do. I love you guys. And I really want you all to know how much you all mean to me and my family. Like, you guys have changed life. Like, you really genuinely have. And you all have shown me how supportive and kind people can be, because I lost that too. You guys are more supportive and kind and genuinely loving than majority of the people I know. You guys are family. I love you guys. But really, you have changed your life. You've changed the way I look at life. And I'm so thankful. Stay along for the ride. It is my beautiful chaos. And we'll learn some new things together. And we'll navigate life together. And yeah. I know the question probably begs to be asked, have I left nursing completely? I don't think so. I truly feel that nursing is a calling, and your heart has to 100% be in it. The things we see, the things we do, you can't process those things and do those things unless your heart is 100% in it. And right now, my heart needs to 100% be with my family. Nursing is always going to be there. There will always be a need. And if the time comes that that's what I need to go back to, I will. But for right now, my heart isn't there. I'm exactly where I need to be. And yeah, we're just gonna see where life takes us. If you had asked me, gosh, even a few months ago, if I thought that I would be here and doing this, I'd be crazy. But isn't that kind of just what life is all about? Just changing and adapting and moving on to new things and doing what makes you happy. And I remember when I was just right in the middle of making all of these decisions and talking about it, one of the things that came to me the most was needing to stop doing what was most convenient and start doing what was right for me, myself, and my family mostly. And that's exactly what I plan to do. So, let's go. As always, guys, I love you all so much. Embrace the chaos. It's all gonna be fine. Like, subscribe, comment, do all the fun things. Stick around. Let's see where this journey takes us. I love you guys so much. Bye.